Hello guys, my name is Michael Glass and I'm from emini-trading-coach.com and I want to thank you for taking the time for watching our educational videos. And today we're talking about being prepared to trade. What are the steps that we have to do as investors, as traders, so that we're prepared for the opening bell and we're prepared for all that can happen throughout the day. And the key to that is talking first, addressing your expectations from trading. And so, when I ask people, well, what brought you to the stock market? Some of the common answers that I receive are, they have a 401k at their job. They saved up some money over the time. They've read about the rag to riches story, and what's important is that yes, the stock market has created many millionaires, but it's also bankrupted a lot of people too. So you got to talk about both sides. And maybe you have an entrepreneurial spirit. You want to have your own business, and trading is certainly a great business, and I've talked about that in some of my other blog posts. But if I were to sum all that up, I think that what people are looking for is financial freedom. Certainly with the political and economic climate right now, people want to have some control over their destiny, and the stock market can definitely prepare that for you. But as we talked about in our last video, most of the people who win in the market, especially as day traders, they fail. And so one of the reasons we have to figure out is why is that? Why is it that some people, most of the people fail and some succeed? And I go back to what we just talked about. We talked about expectations. Why did you come to the stock market? And I think a lot of people come to the market because they think it's easy. The rag to riches story. They've got a friend, they've watched TV, and they hear about all this money that you can make in the stock market, and you can. But there's a different thing between uh, trading, which is just taking some money and purchasing a stock, and actually making money. And not only making money, but making money over a period of time. When the market is trending, it's real easy to make money. Just buy and hold forever. But we all know that buy and hold is a horrible investment strategy, even for long-term investors. But when the market is trending, you can even get lucky and make some money. But when the market is kind of, as we have the past couple of days, it's hard to make money. And so being able to make money consistently over a period of time, it's much harder than just being able to throw money at the stock market. So how do we address those unrealistic trades that people have? Well, the first thing I like to tell traders is ask a simple question before you enter a trade. Whether you're a day trader, whether you're a long-term trader, you got to talk about what is the risk of the trade compared to what is the reward of the trade. And if you ask this one simple question, hopefully it will eliminate some, if not all, of your bad trades. You'll realize, you know what, there's a lot of risk with this trade. I should really hang out of it. But understanding the risk reward ratio is important, but it's not enough to get you over the hump. There's still some more going on. There certainly is the psychology of trading, and it's also having a correct trading system. But I think it's important to understand those simple questions: what is the risk and what is the reward of trading? And so, as I was just saying, the next part you have to be able to do is actually create your system. See, one of the keys that, again, keeps us from being in the losing side or the successful side of trading is treating trading like a business. It's created a lot of millionaires. Those people treated it like a business. It's bankrupted a lot of people. Those people were trading willy-nilly. Why? Because you got to take the time to do what other people won't do. You got to be trying to understand all of the concepts of a trading plan, and we know a trading plan is just very similar to a business plan. And what are all the things that you can do that will put you on the successful side? Understanding the money of trading, understand the risk to reward ratio, understand how your emotions can block out trades that were there, understanding how to be disciplined and focused. Risk management, people overlook the fact that you got to understand where your stops are, understand where your targets are. And then you have to try it out. And by trying it out and backtesting it, you can find out if this system fits who you are as a trader. We talked about that in our last video. You have to know who you are as a trader. And if you're trading somebody else's system and you haven't tried it out first, then you're certainly setting yourself for the side of the failing side. You don't have enough money, you don't have discipline or emotions, and you don't understand the market, as we were just talking about. You're trading because you read it on a blog post, but you're not trading it because you understand it. You're rushing to trade looking for home runs. You let your loser, that's the goal of trading: cut your losses and let your winners run. But because you're looking for a home run and you don't understand risk management, you're staying in these trades that are just getting bigger and bigger losses, hoping that it's going to turn around, getting into tick by tick battles for it to come in your favor. These are all the things that will define whether or not you can be successful or whether or not you can be a failure at trading, doing what other people won't do. And if I were to take that to another level, as our quote here talks about, we can anticipate the difficult by managing the easy, and that is by narrowing down your trading system. We want you to focus on being prepared to trade by knowing what it is you're looking for day to day, having that criteria, that checklist defined each day. We talked about this before, having a trading plan, understanding the playing field, control your emotion. These are all things that successful traders do. You have to understand where your support and resistance are and whether or not that is affecting the odds in your favor. You need to understand the type of day. Is it a trending day or is it a consolidating day? Are you trading with the trend, against the trend? The golden rule of trading, are you cutting your losses, letting your winners run? If there's one thing that I would say will transfer your trading hundreds of dollars a day, is just that part. Living the trade another day. Having a high probability trading setup, executing the trade, and walking away. Let it work. I can't tell you how much money I've left on the table because I've traded out too soon instead of letting it work. And you have to learn it over time. Eventually it hit me on the head and I realized that I just have to let the trade work. But as we just talked about, you have to become a high probability trader. And the way that we can get over the pressure of trading and the way that we can anticipate the difficult is preparing the trade by identifying what our high probability trading setups are. We want to understand, can you see the reoccurring theme here? Risk to reward ratio. That's what all high probability trading is all about. Back testing your system so you can identify whether or not this system works for who you are. That's what high probability trading is all about. Trading with the trend. I'm not saying don't take counter trend trades, but understanding that it's more of a high probability if you're trading with the trend, especially in a multi-time frame analysis. Knowing where your exits are and your stops are. Risk management. Understanding how to let your winners run and understand how to manage the trade and understanding the risk of trade will definitely transform your trading. It's not about making home runs all the time. It's about living the trade the next day. You've got to preserve your capital. If you don't have enough money to trade the next day, then how are you going to make money? You've got to be a high probability trader by looking at and defining your criteria to trade and trading that when it happens. And one of the ways that we can do that, one of the ways that we can prepare to trade, one of the ways we can avoid the pressure is by preparing to trade by virtual trading. I'm a firm believer in this. Athletes, they're out there before the game. They have a preseason because they're preparing for the game. You've got to work as hard before the market and after the market as you do during the market. And the way you can do that is by refining your trade by trading. And so we do have a great, Stock Reflex is a great software where you can go in and virtual trade and back test your systems. I do this every single day. When you think about all the free videos that we have, the other thing that we have is our video curriculum series will help you become a high probability trader, which is really a theme. What's going to separate our failing, losing traders from our successful traders? Becoming a high probability traders, understanding what setups are high probability and entering those versus trading willy-nilly. And our coaching, that's what we're all about. We'll work with you one-on-one, develop a personalized trading plan, train you, hold your hand, and so that you can learn these routines and habits of successful traders. And we will implement these and we will drill these with you over and over again so that you can avoid all those losing trades. And if you're going to trade like a business, you got to understand margins and commissions. And Global Futures can definitely help you with that. And again, I can't say this enough. If you prepare before and after the market, you'll prepare for what happens during the market. And virtual trading can help you if you take it for real. I know a lot of people don't take it seriously and therefore they don't like it. But if you take it serious, paper trading can definitely help you. Because in the end of the day, if you don't pull the trigger, it doesn't make a difference about what trading system, indicator, newsletter, trading room, or high probability you have. So you've got to be able to pull the trigger. You got to have that psychological capital to pull the trigger, and that's what we do here at emini-trading-coach. We help you become a high probability trader and build the capital to pull and execute the trades.